my end. It's just OBS freaking out.
Oh, it's because you're off.
Yeah, it should be coming back. It's just
And you're back.
there's way too many assets for this right now. um, let's see. I was wondering if there's like any way I can go into my options. No, then I can just change permissions. I was hoping I could also like make the game use less memory or something. So during the player turn phase, each player is going to take their turn going clockwise. I'll go ahead and take my turn next. So I'm going to roll my dice. So I got a 2, a 5, and a 4. I can't really use the 2 for anything useful. So I'm just going to put it here. What's in my hand? I'm actually gonna
Nano, did you draw something from the Crossroads deck?
Oh yeah,
No.
you draw a Crossroads card, Nano. I always forget that part, so thanks for reminding me. If I do the thing, or if it deals with a player that's not currently in play, then that player becomes, that character becomes Felicia Day. But if I do that thing during my turn, interrupt me and start reading the card.
Okay, I've got... Do I tell you what I got or anything?
Only if it's active. So if it says, if a player controls X, because every one of those cards now is going to be active, but if it says, if I forget how these actually read out, but only read it if the action happens. Or is about to happen.
Right. So, like, if it's like, if a player moves to a location, and I move to a location, you'll interrupt me and read the Crossroads.
It says if there has more survivors in the following than one, or more other players.
Okay, so that has not triggered yet. It would trigger if I added to my following. Because right now I only have one follower.
Okay, so if it's when someone gets 2, at least.
But the thing is it's only going to happen on my turn, and if that doesn't happen during my turn, you'll discard that.
Alright.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to play a fuel card to move a survivor I control without rolling for exposure. I'm going to move Mike to the grocery store. I'm going to spend my 4 and my 5. I'll start with my 4. I'm going to spend my 4, and I'm going to search the grocery store. Okay. And I'm going to search it again. I'm immediately going to play this card. 2 outsiders. Add the top card of the survivor deck to your following and place their standing in the colony, and then add a helpless survivor token to the colony. So now you can interrupt me as soon as I draw my new survivor.
Alright, I'm going to interrupt you and say, I care about you. I do. That would never change. But I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I won't tell them what you're up to, but I just can't be a part of it any longer. Not now.
And then what happens?
Do I read out both options or what?
Yes, you'll read it out. Read out the whole thing. Except for... Yeah, just read out the whole thing. That's fine.
I understand better than you think. Perhaps I knew this day was coming, but your happiness is more important to me than anything, as I tenderly cup your face. So I won't stand in your way. Remove the survivor card from your following and add it to the following of the player that has fewer survivors than you do. Or, option 2. I see. It doesn't matter how soiled your hands are, but as soon as mine look tarnished, you're ready to walk away. I know what keeps you up at night. I know the stains you'll never be able to wash away, and as soon as you walk away, everyone else will know too. Roll a die. On a result 3 or lower, lose 1 morale.
Wow, no. Okay, so, Dan, here, you can have Garcia. That's fine.
So is that it?
Yeah, that's all that happens, so you can discard that card.
Welcome
Go
to
in
the
the
club,
trash
David.
or what?
It goes here, face down. I figure, new player, you can have Garcia, that's fine. And then you also got an additional die, because every time you get a new person, like you get dice equal to the number of people in your group plus 1. So since you have 3 people in your group now, you get 4 dice. Okay, so I've searched twice. I have 1 die left, so I think I may as well just barricade, because I can't really use it for anything else. I could clean waste, but there's not really a lot. Oops, I put him in the zombie area. There's really not a lot of waste yet, so I don't think I need to do that. And then cards. So I'm going to contribute this to the crisis. I'm going to contribute this to the crisis, just to make sure.
Yeah, because there's a bonus that says if we go over it by 2,
Mm-hmm.
we get extra morale.
I am going to, let me look at this real quick. I'm going to contribute this to the main objective. And that is a medicine. That is a non-starter medicine.
Perfect.
So that goes under there.
Oh, we need one more.
And,
Oh, no, we need 2 per player.
yeah.
Oh.
So we need a total of
Okay.
10.
Yep.
We are 1/10 of
Alright.
the way there, gentlemen. And I'm going to play this into the waste pile and add a food token to the food supply. We already did that once, didn't we? I just didn't add a food token. Yeah, so we should have a total of 3 food in our food supply now. And I have 1 card left, so that's going to be my turn. So now it's going to pass to Grave. Grave, you're going to want to roll your dice.
Triple 4.
Oh, wow.
The world's your oyster.
Did we do the crossroads?
Yeah, I
card?
have a crossroad card in my hand.
Okay.
Hold on, so I can play a card?
You can play a card. Remember that to do the main objective, they can't be starter items. You can contribute to the crisis. You can use the special ability of an item card. You can, nobody has any equipment cards yet, but if you did, you could equip your survivor with an equipment card. Or you can move to a location and start searching. There aren't any zombies in play yet, so we cannot be killing any zombies yet.
How many cards can I contribute to the...
As many as you like, but we only need 5, but I contributed 2 just to make sure in case like we have a trader who contributes traders things, because that takes away from it, I think. Let me double check for resolving.
I'll just use the abilities of the cook, then add 2 food tokens to the food supply. Is that...
Okay, so you have to spend a 4 to do that. And you have a bunch, so that's fine.
Lots of 4. Food tokens. Is that...
Yeah, that's this thing here. Food tokens, and then you'll put them in the thing. You'll put them in the food supply. So that way we can see the number on there and we can know. We need a total of 1 food for every 2 people. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're at 5, so we're not going to starve.
Yep.
Unless we add more people, then we might starve.
Yeah, don't. Well, I'm not gonna. I'll tell you what I'm doing with my characters right now. Both of them probably will be not in the colony.
Okay, that's good.
I will also try to search then with the soldier. Move
Okay.
where that has a medicine icon on it. Cool.
So you could go to the hospital as well. Or you could go to the gas station, you could go to the school or the grocery store.
Cool. Like what's cool?
Books are good, by the way. Like, getting equipment is really powerful.
And I think I need a 3+ to search.
And you have...
Oh, do I need to roll exposure?
Yes,
No,
since you moved,
already-
you have to roll exposure.
Yeah, the only way you don't is if you have a card that says you don't.
I would
Perfect.
re-roll that.
Roll
Wait.
mine.
Oh, I thought it got stuck on your card. That's fine.
Nope.
No, it rolled.
Yeah. It just landed a little wonky.
Yep. I'll spend the 4 to grab a card.
Yep, so you can draw a card. If you don't like that card, you can choose to make noise.
Oh, hold on. Let me...
Or if you do like the card, you can keep it.
Keeping it.
Okay. And you can also, if it is an equipment card, you can equip your survivor with it.
Beginners martial art.
Oh.
Read some books.
Oh, that's good. Now he's basically a better Mike, except I can attack more. But you can attack a little better.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can only search again if I don't like the first one.
No, you can search again. It was just you could search again without spending a die if you didn't like it.
Oh, right.
So yeah, you can spend your die and then you can search again. Which is totally what you should be doing.
Yep.
Incidentally, if we suspect that someone is a traitor, we can vote to exile that person from the colony. And if we do, they discard their secret objective card and they draw an exiled card instead. And that's basically their new objective.
Ooh, okay. I'm done.
But right now we don't have enough information to do that. Like, everyone seems legit so far.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Cool.
Wait,
So.
hold
Can I, at this stage,
Mhm.
can I still contribute?
Yeah,
to
absolutely. You can contribute to the
whatever?
crisis. You can play cards and use their special ability or whatever. You can contribute to the main objective if you have any non-starter medicine.
Extra food means...
Means more waste, but it means we have more in the food supply, which is good.
and that gives us like what, like over what I what.
It basically means
get.
that we won't spend it all, so it'll carry over to next turn.
Oh, okay.
So it's good. But if the waste pile is more than 7 at the end of our turn cycle, then we may lose morale during the colony phase. So keep that in mind.
Right. Wait, hold on. What's the difference between putting it here or...
Okay, so this one here is for resolving the crisis. Oh, what's this doing there? Is that yours?
That's mine, yeah.
Okay,
I'm just trying to
so
decide
you can
what-
either
what-
play it face up on the waste pile, and like if it's food, you'll add it to the food supply, or if it's an other item, you can use its special ability. If you play it face
Right.
down on the crisis contributions, it'll go towards the crisis. We need a total of 5 or more either food cards or medicine cards in the crisis to pass it.
Let me see.
But you can put starter items in a crisis.
Oh, cannot put star item.
What's that?
Can I not put star item for crisis?
You can. You cannot use it for the
Oh.
main objective, but you can for the crisis.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we do get a benefit. If we have 2 additional food or medicine cards, we gain 1 morale for preventing the crisis. So it is good to overplay that because morale is super important. But you don't have to. As long as we prevent the crisis, I'm happy.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you want to do anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
I mean, like, did you want to play any more cards, or I think there are actions that
No.
don't require an action die.
No. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, cool.
All right. So with that, let's put away the old Crossroads card.
Yes, I
and
will
then
put it away. It
draw the new one.
did not happen. So, Grave, you will draw a Crossroads card for a Fool. If that applies during his turn, you will interrupt him and read it. Fool, you can go ahead and roll your action dice.
Oh, it's the top one, right?
Yeah, you'll start with the top one, and remember, Felicia Day counts as anybody else other than
God.
the different people we
Terrible.
control. That makes it really complicated.
Yeah, no. So yeah, this is not good.
Oh, another thing you can use food tokens for, you may spend 1 or more food tokens by removing them from the food supply, and then you can use that to increase any unused action die by 1.
Okay.
So you could technically spend 2 food tokens to increase those 1s to 2s, and then you could use them for Felicia.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna start out by using the 3. Oh no, I have to move first, but
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play the fuel card. So hold up, let me kind of zoomed in at the moment. Okay. So the fuel card goes onto the waste.
Waste pile, yes.
Right. Yep. All right. We're at 5, which is. Do we clear? So we clear waste in the next round, correct?
No, we'll have to clear it before the end of this turn cycle.
Okay. Okay. So this kind of makes my turn a little bit more simple. In any case, I'm playing the fuel card to make Garcia here, or what's it? Gabriel.
Garcia.
Yeah. Oh, because there's a David. Yeah, I was like, there is a David Garcia.
There is a Garcia, yeah.
I guess I'll go to the gas station since that one also has medicine.
Okay.
And then I will use its power to draw 4 face up.
Okay. Trying to find people?
Yep.
That's not a person. That's not a person. Hey, you found people. You put that in your hand.
Yes, I do. I'll just put this right here for right now, and then yeah, those go back to the deck, and then we reshuffle the deck.
Everything's...
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. There we go. It's fine.
All right. So now I will use my my actual action die that was nice and over 2 to draw a card.
Okay, and then you'll put it in your hand.
Yep. All right. Let's see what he got. That's interesting. So what I'll do. Okay. So I'll guess Felicia Day will have a very mundane turn.
Is she gonna clean
will
some waste?
Clean up some waste.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me...
so
You can remove the top 3 cards from the waste pile and remove them from the game.
Perfect. So where would you like me to put these cards?
Just set them off to the side and I'll just delete them.
Okay, cool. 2, 3. And then I will. Well, I don't have any food, but I do have some things that I can put into the crisis, so I'll.
We do need at least one more card in the crisis
Yep.
if everyone's being honest and good.
I'll do that again.
Okay?
So hopefully Dan can help us out one more, and then we can get that bonus.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
bonus morale would be awesome.
Let's see here. Well, I could clean up more waste, or I think the barricade's probably the better of the 2 ideas. So
Yeah,
will
because
do
there's
that.
only 2 cards in the waste pile now.
Yep. I'll set up a barricade, which is this one. I guess zone 1.
Yeah,
Sure,
it doesn't
why
really matter.
Yep. Alright. I'm surprised that the crossroad card hasn't been used yet, but that's
Sometimes they require a specific action, so.
shoot. You know what? I think I'll use the outsider card now.
Okay.
Unless is there any food concerns?
Not at the moment. We only need 4 in the food supply at the moment. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. So if you played
if I
one
have-
and we had it and it added,
Yeah.
it could go up to 5, and then we would be down to 0 at the end.
Dan, are you able to help? The food?
What was that?
Well, I'm thinking of doing the survivor. Well, I guess does it matter? Well,
You
wait,
could,
no. I'll do survivor on my own turn next turn. That way.
the thing is,
or-
though, is that
or-
you roll the dice first and then you play cards.
Yeah,
So if you
yes,
want
so
the
I
bonus
definitely
die, you need to do it now.
Dan,
Is
or
it-
if
Is it a 2 or a 1?
it's a 2 outsider?
Okay, so basically, we would be okay as long as Dan doesn't add any helpless survivors or new people to the colony. Or if he does, he contributes food first.
Dan, are you okay with this?
I am perfectly okay with this.
Okay,
All right, then I'm playing it.
sounds good.
So I get 1 survivor
I'll add a helpless
and 1
person.
helpless.
So, yep,
Alright.
and you'll play it face up. Who you got? The nurse.
We have. Yep.
Oh, she's
Janet
good.
Taylor, the nurse. Yes. Hospital. Once per round, when performing a search action at the hospital, you may look at and keep 1 additional card,
That's so powerful.
which is exactly what we need. That's great.
And
Alright.
now you have an extra die.
Perfect. So that's my turn.
Alright, Grave, go ahead and discard your Crossroads card since it didn't apply. Fool, you'll draw a Crossroads card for Dan, and Dan, you will roll your 4 dice.
All right. Real quick, under the... Didn't someone play a medicine card under our objective?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because I'm not... Oh, there it is. Okay.
And guys, so, Dan, you can roll, but after you roll, we get to do something.
Yay, Crossroads happens. You can also right-click after selecting your dice and hit roll. Might be easier. I don't know.
Yeah, the R button. Or
Thank
you can,
you.
yeah, you right click,
Yeah,
because,
alright.
yeah, the R button works.
Yeah, so that's an option, but just for future. Okay,
So this is Talia Jones, aka Felicia Day, because Felicia. If
wait.
a player
Talia-
No, Talia Jones
'Cause
is
it's-
here.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have it?
Talia
Okay,
Jones.
so...
Yeah.
Okay, we do have Talia Jones?
Yeah. Fool, Nano has Talia Jones.
Oh, in that case, okay, Nano, sweet. If a player controls Talia, most fortune tellers are grifters, and sure, maybe you kind of are too, but you don't play your trade by simply predicting things that could apply to anyone. Your mother trained you to always be vigilant and constantly analyzing the world around you. As a result, your brain processes an almost obscene level of detail, allowing you to predict events with surprising accuracy. Not that you'll your secret to anyone else. So you have one of two options. Option 1. You connect the dots to realize where that lost cache of supplies must be hidden. Choose an item deck. Search that deck for 4 cards of your choice.
Oh, wow.
Add them to your hand and shuffle the chosen deck. Option 2. You see a pattern in past events and realize the colony is in grave danger. The next time a crisis is revealed, remove it from the game and skip the crisis step.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow.
I feel like both options are fantastic.
Yeah.
But
there are some really good items in the police
I feel
station, especially.
There's some great items. There's also the fact that all we need are items. We need medicine.
That's true.
Literally all we need to win the game. So, but at the same time.
But the thing is also, though, if we
spend...
don't complete our secret objectives,
we
we don't win. So
That's
keep
true.
that in mind, that you have to complete your secret objective,
Well,
and
win,
we have to complete the
but
main
you don't.
objective. What's that?
Well, we win as, but
No, I'm not saying. I'm not even saying
yeah.
as a betrayal thing.
No. I know. Yeah, I understand how this game works.
Okay.
We win, but Hitler does not.
So you have to choose one of those, Nano.
Sorry?
Oh, so Nano, you can choose either to basically pick any of the 4 item decks, drawing the top 4 and keeping those,